Do you miss old cowboy movies? You know, back in the day with all the cliches and silliness. Barroom brawls and pointless shootouts. Protagonists that no one would root for in real life. Back when everybody's teeth were rotten except for the good guys and the whores. What? You don't? Well, tough luck. Because Kevin Costner's ode to the old school Western is here to stay in the form of Horizon, an American Saga, Chapter 1 of 4. What a title. You know, most titles try and suck you in, while this one warns you it'll be as rambling as Uncle Jim's Thanksgiving stories about the Korean War. Everyone has an Uncle Jim. Check out my Uncle Jim on my YouTube channel in a skit called Uncle Jim's Big Ass Lemon Farm. I know, it's rude to advertise mid-review, but I'm just taking after Kevin Costner, who uses this movie as a 14-hour advertisement for part 2 of these movies. The saga of America's saga to become a saga of American sagas. Part 2. Honestly, I admire you, Kevin, for making not one, but a 4-part series of movies that honestly nobody wanted to see or invest in. And that's how we do it in the Wild West. Making this movie, even though nobody wanted to invest in it, I think we have a lot in common, Kevin. Want to be friends? What? You're just a picture of Kevin Costner? Oh well. He said he'd get back to me after making part 4. Did I mention this is part 1 of 4? Imagine being an Academy Award-winning director, and not only that, an Academy Award-winning director for making a Western, and having to beg people to invest in your film. The injustice. If a Kevin Costner Western series can't get invested in during a Trump presidency, we are all doomed. Forget war-torn countries. Filmmakers like Kevin Costner are clearly the real victims of this post-industrial military-industrial military. Tesla is doomed. You didn't really do anything to save those astronauts. You just hired people to do it. Elon, this is your chance to shine. Help us get part 2, 3, and 4 of Horizon, the saga of Saga American sagas. Part 3 through 4 and 2. In fact, I've heard that now that they are deporting Americans, they don't even check for IDs anymore. They just ask, have you seen Horizon Part 1? And if you haven't, then you're deported. So, still, nobody's watching these movies. Speaking of victims, thanks for sitting through another episode of It's New to Me, where I watch movies that I've never seen before and talk to you about them. As always, take care, and I love you. No, I mean, I really want to be friends. We could go get some coffee, talk about movies, talk about how The Postman was a big swing and a miss after Dances with Wolves. I loved Waterworld. I saw Waterworld 3 times in theaters, and I will never be ashamed for it, no matter how ashamed of it I am.